Welcome to Shiny New Clients, the marketing podcast that helps you attract shiny new clients to your business. We'll talk about social media, what makes people buy, how to go viral, and marketing psychology, all in 20 minutes or less. Whether you're a coach, a stylist, or a wedding planner, if you've got a service-based business to sell, this is the show you need to fill your calendar. I'm Jenna Warriner, your new marketing coach, and this is Shiny New Clients. What if there was no such thing as a slow season in your business? I am feeling so inspired and so validated by a lesson I just watched about there being no slow season. And I feel so validated because this is something that I believe, but I fight with myself thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't believe that, or maybe that shouldn't be true, or maybe that isn't true because I seem to be the only one around me who thinks there's no such thing as a slow season. If you're already thinking in your head trying to list out businesses that definitely have a slow season, stay with me here, because what if they didn't have to? What if there was no such thing as a slow season? What if, with a little bit of creativity and a switch in your mindset, every season could be just as successful as the next? What if by thinking there's a slow season, you are creating a slow season? Think about it. Action, response, right? If you already have it in your head that summer is dead and no one buys in the summer, then you're not going to promote in the summer. You might not try and grow your numbers and get attention in the summer. You might be uninspired in the content that you make to promote yourself. You might just cut right to doing some big, cheap blowout where you sell whatever it is you sell for less because, hey, nobody buys in the summer. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And this is coming from a marketing agency owner where one of our clients literally sells Christmas decor, and we sell the heck out of Christmas decor in July. It's called Christmas in July. Actually, I think the concept is pretty popular to sell off Christmas stuff when it's not Christmas, or like have some sort of a Christmas event or party in July. I think doesn't one of the TV stations in the States do that, where they do like all their holiday movies, but they air them in July? Like, it's a whole thing. So somebody out there was like, hey, I don't need to wait until December to sell my Christmas stuff. I could sell it in July. Furthermore, by the time November rolls around, we'd be shaking in our pants if we hadn't already sold a ton of Christmas decor. So now you're looking at Christmas decor being sold in October, November, and July. And then in January, we're selling off the Christmas decor so that people can get ready for next year. So really, like, any time of the year becomes a time that we could be selling Christmas decor. Here's why I'm so passionate about it. I have a huge change coming up in my business. Actually, at the time of this recording, tomorrow. Tomorrow, my time, not yours. You're in the present. I'm in the past. Tomorrow, I'm announcing that Magic Marketing Machine, my program, is splitting into two. We're changing the funnel, we're changing the layout of the program slightly, and we're adding a high-touch VIP option. So option one would be you get the online program, and we've revamped it, and we've added sales templates, and we've reorganized the whole thing and really upped the ante. And then option two, for a higher ticket, you can add group coaching calls so you don't need to do the program solo. So needless to say, I've been a little busy bee. I've been a busy bee all summer getting ready for this and re-recording lessons and building out the funnel and building out the promo for it and making plans. And there's been a lot of mindset shifts for me. But I had it in my head that because my workload was going to be so high, my sales had to be low. Because my workload would be so high and I do the majority of the sales and marketing for my business. So because I was going to be busy, I needed to expect my sales to be low. And I did not like how that felt. And, sales were still coming in. We have a, thriving business over here. So sales were coming in, but it got to be the last week of the month in the summer. I think we're talking July. And I was like, I am not happy with where sales are at. I'm noticing a sales dip from the other months of the year. And then my team reminded me, oh, well, it's because we said sales would be low because we're working on all this other stuff. And, it's summer. My friends, entrepreneurs, I hear this all the time. They're like, well, it's summer, people are busy. I will not stand for that. I will not, because a lot of people have more time in the summer. Teachers who are trying to build a business on the side have so much time in the summer. Mentally, a lot of people light up in the summer, and that's when they want to get stuff done. Not to mention, it's not summer everywhere in the world, and my audience is located everywhere in the world. So I was standing over my stove and I thought, I want more sales, and I'm not going to accept that it's just summer, so sales can be lower. And I'm not going to accept that, I'm busier than normal, so sales can be lower. I don't think I need to accept that. And I thought, self, what would you tell you? If I was sitting across from me and I was my own coach, I would say, all right, what do you need to do today to make $10,000? What do you need to do? What can you try? What's available to you? What are some ideas? Let's get some ideas bopping around. And at first, in that first moment, that first breath, that was a really scary thought. I had to muster the audacity. And my second thought was, all right, let's go to Instagram. Let's go to my stories. Let's talk about what my offer is. Let's tell the people how I can help them, how I can change their lives. And lo and behold, the sales start racing in that last week of the month. And then that rolled over to the first week of the next month. When you take action like that, you can help the people who need you. The people who need you, you wave a flag and they come running, and then you get to help them and they get to exchange that help for money. And there doesn't need to be a certain month of the year that makes whatever it is you offer better than the other months. You want to help people lose weight. People want to lose weight January 1st. They also want to lose weight July 1st. You want to help a grade 11 student pass calculus. They need that all through the school year and all through the summer and the year before they're in grade 11, or maybe even the next year, because there's all the summer school students who failed it last year and now they want to, who cares? There's so many options. I remember a really specific time that this came up for me years ago, and I was torn between focusing on my agency or focusing on scaling my program. And I said to my coach, it's just like I've got this fishing rod and I always think in metaphors. So I'm got this fishing rod and I'm throwing it into the ocean, and I'm like, do I throw it in and try and catch more big fish for my agency? Or do I throw it in and do I try and catch fish for my program? And my coach just simply responded, why can't you have two fishing rods? And suddenly in my brain, in my mind's eye, I see myself standing there with two fishing rods. What? Crazy. Who'd have thunk? It hadn't occurred to me that there are no rules. You're allowed to have 6 fishing rods. I mean, actions have consequences, right? You might overextend yourself or whatever, but there's no rule that you can only have one. And there's no rule that you can't sell in the summer. And there's no rule that you have to have a slow season if you don't want a slow season. And I yell at you with so much love, And that's it. And that's what I'm going to leave you with. Except for one more thing. If you haven't yet, go listen to the episode before this, all about the new FTC regulations around social indicators and testimonials. If you've got a business, if you're on social media, if you use testimonials, then you really need to know about this information that just came out in August of 2024. As long as you're in the States or you sell to people in the States, that's my situation. I'm Canadian, but I sell to people in the States, then the FTC matters a whole heck of a lot. And also in the show notes of that episode, which is called New FTC Regulations Every Business on Social Media Needs to Know, there is a free testimonial release template that my guest Amber is giving to you, all of my listeners, for free. Very valuable, very helpful, very mindful. That's all from me. I'll see you in the next one.